Hello, this is Doyle again, Bernard's brother. I'm gonna trim this bowl. So I threw this bowl a couple days ago. I had to dry to get to the leather hard to be able to trim it. So I set it on the wheel. What's really fun is when you set it on the wheel and it's right in the middle. The first time here, it's really close, but I can feel it wobbling a little bit. Right there is where it touched my finger. So I push it away a little bit. Oh, it went too far. A little bit, that should do it. So then you fasten it down once it's in the middle, just like the ramekin I did earlier. And bowls are a little different because you got to do the side different. So I'm going to just show you what it looks like as you trim it. And just got to be slow and easy. Try not to move the piece. Soft clay will change shape when that's securing it. Yeah, too quick. I moved it. Okay, that's close enough to center. So first I trim it flat like that. That lines up where the foot, outside of the foot needs to be. And then I just trim downward until I'm about the thickness of my foot I don't want. Then I kind of angle it in a little bit, round out that top edge. And then I have to trim the side. So trimming the side is the difficult part of the whole thing, because you got to trim it less and less and less as you go towards the edge. But you want to trim pretty much all the way to the clay that's holding it. And you kind of got to guess what the inside looks like. I know because I threw it and we saw the roundness of it. It does matter how much you trim off. You don't want to trim it too thin. Honestly, thin bowls are not cool because they break easy and crack easy. Really thick pottery is what you want to buy. When you're buying a piece, look how well it was made. Does it have a foot, or did they trim the foot or not? Because you don't really have to trim a foot, and you can just leave it with an unglazed bottom. But that's like cheat. That's like being lazy. So if you're buying a pot that has a totally flat bottom, that's a lazy potter. Don't buy that piece. Now, maybe if it's a coffee mug, you can say, yeah, coffee mugs, they're tall and narrow. They're hard to trim, so give them a break. But when it's a bowl, come on, they got to be trimmed. If they didn't trim the bowl, they don't care about you. So there we go. I trimmed the inside of the bottom, and I left the foot about as thick as the lip was. See how thick the lip is on this one? This will need to be a little thinner here. I'll go from the inside, round it out the edges. You want round edges. You want round edges because if you fire it and glaze it, it'll be sharp afterwards. You don't want to hurt your fingers. So these got to be washed by hand most of the time because people love them so much. So they don't want to put them in the dishwasher. But you can put these in the dishwasher if they're thick enough. And you can put them in the microwave and you can bake in them. Oh, we gotta sign it and it'll be done. Doyle 2025. Maybe I should put for Bernard, but I'm not sure if he's taking all of these, so we won't know. There we go. Got one more to do. Bye, guys.